Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel that takes you deep inside the San Francisco 49ers. I am your host, Jack Hammer. Today, had some breaking news I wanted to share with you. A few weeks back, George Kittle had mentioned that Trey Lance would be attending Tight End University for the first time as a participant. Word breaking this morning on NFL Network from Kittle that not only will Trey Lance be attending Tight End U, but another 49ers quarterback will as well, Sam Darnold. Darnold, signed by the 49ers in free agency this offseason. He will also be attending Tight End University. And for the 49ers, this is a terrific thing. You get two of your quarterbacks that are healthy out. They get to get extra reps. They get to work with the best tight ends across the NFL, possibly even get more reps with guys like Cameron Latu and Braden Willis as they also attend Tight End University. So for the 49ers, this is a win-win. But again, you know, Trey Lance is going to be out there, as is Sam Darnold. A couple other former 49er quarterbacks are going to be out there as well. Nick Mullins, which is an interesting one. Remember, Mullins underwent the internal brace procedure that 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy is currently working his way back from. So that'll be good to have him out there as well. And CJ Beathard, another former 49ers quarterback, will be out there. So former 49er guys, well represented. The current group, well represented as well. Again, Brock Purdy not able to participate as he is working his way back from the internal brace procedure that was performed back in mid-March to repair the torn UCL in his throwing elbow, that injury occurring back in the NFC Championship game. And while I have you, you know, I was asked recently on Twitter what my thoughts were around Trey Lance and his ability to win the 49ers starting quarterback job. And my belief when it comes to this is there is definitely an opportunity for Trey Lance to become the starting quarterback for the 49ers this offseason. You know, we just got done with OTs and minicamp. His performance there, not much different than where he was a year ago. But at the same time, there are some things that were promising, some really nice throws, those types of things. It's a matter for Trey Lance of consistency, of being able to make those throws repeatedly. You know, that repeatability of performance is huge, especially at the quarterback position for the 49ers. We don't know what's going to happen with Brock Purdy. I do feel like the 49ers quarterback is going to be back sooner than some reports would suggest, but we don't know for sure where Brock Purdy is going to be in terms of his recovery, if his arm is going to be as strong as it was before. We don't know if he's going to have any ill effects from a playing the game standpoint, right? You suffer a major injury like that, sometimes guys will get a little gun shy in the pocket. We don't know how that's going to look for Brock Purdy when he returns. So absolutely, there's an opportunity for Trey Lance to win the job. I'm not sure if he's going to do it or not. It's going to come down to how he performs during training camp, how he performs in those preseason games. If he can show Kyle Shanahan and the players and the rest of that coaching staff how much better he is and that he can get the job done. You know, for Lance, he needs to show that he is better than everybody else on the team. He needs to show that he's better than Brock Purdy. He needs to show that he's better than Sam Darnold. And to this point in his career, we just haven't seen that yet. But again, that doesn't mean it's impossible. You know, there's been a lot of talk also when it comes to Trey Lance about the 49ers possibly trading him. And that doesn't make any sense to me. I think you look at the 49ers quarterback situation under Kyle Shanahan, and they've dealt with injuries repeatedly, 2019 being the only season in which they didn't have their starting quarterback miss at least one game. And so you start to go through that. The 49ers have built this roster into one of the best in the league. And in doing so, they kept Trey Lance's salary cap hit as part of that. They were able to work around it and still build a tremendous roster. So, you know, at this point, it just doesn't make any sense for the 49ers to trade him unless they get a great offer, which I just don't see any team coming and saying, hey, we're going to give you a first-round pick or a second-round pick for Trey Lance. I just don't see it. But if they do, I think that's where the 49ers might decide to make a move. But other than that, I think Trey Lance is on the 49ers throughout the 2023 season, either as the starting quarterback or the backup quarterback, or maybe the number 3 quarterback. That's all to be determined during training camp And once the season gets rolling, it's going to be a lot of fun. The good thing about it for the 49ers is they have a very good quarterback room. You've got Brock Purdy, who, if he's healthy, last year had a tremendous season, nearly won the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year honors. You have Trey Lance, who has a ton of potential, and it's just a matter of him being able to fulfill it. And then you have Sam Darnold, who hasn't had the best of success yet in the NFL, has the tools, which is the reason why he was taken number 3 in the draft when he was, and he's in the best situation that he's ever been in under Kyle Shanahan, with all the talent that he has around him. Could probably win a few games for you if you need to. I don't know if they are a Super Bowl team or anything like that with a guy like Sam Darnold in the center, but that's all to be determined. And that's one of the fun things about this time of the year. It's one of the fun things about covering the team and being able to watch this full process play out. Being there from rookie minicamp and watching the team develop, watching how these guys are able to perform, is something that I don't take for granted, and gives us a view that the fans don't. And so hopefully you enjoy the content on this channel as we bring that to you. So there you have it. Sam Darnold will be attending Tight End University with George Kittle, with Trey Lance. That news breaking today. Take it for what it's worth. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys could please hit that like button for me. And then before you leave, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the content right here on Inside the Farms with Jack Hammer. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. We'll be talking with you soon.